Welcome guys to my channel. My name is Destiny. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and put on the notification bell to get more of my videos. This is the coupling of the senator for children with cuts, and we'll be working on the design also because that's the main part of the video. We've done the cutting and other stuff. So this is what I have here for the front. As you can see, I have to add my gum because it's very important to me. This is the back design, okay, the straight line design for the back. So I've drafted and I've done my back cutting also. This is it, and I've done the folding as well. So what I'll be cutting now is the background and the design itself. So I will use the black fabric to design this. Okay, so just follow the video with me. I believe you will enjoy it. Leave a thumbs up for the video and comment on the video if you really like it, or if you have any further questions to ask, you ask. But you commenting and giving a thumbs up really goes a long way. So if you're new to my channel, like I said earlier, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, turn the notification bell to get more and more of my videos. There are a lot more to do, and I promise I will keep it coming. So you can also leave a comment if you want any video to be made. I'll look into it and make sure I provide you with it. Okay, so this video, one of my students that I teach privately on my social media on WhatsApp asked me to make this video, so I'll be explaining to him and to all of you. So I try to make it official so we can all learn with it. So now let me cut the design. Okay, so let's work on it. Let me try and see if this is okay. Alright guys, this will be perfectly okay for it. So I'll straight this. So this is how it goes. I'll be using 1.5 inches down here for the child. You can actually use more than this, but this is just for a child. So I have 1.5 inches down here. I'll mark across. So guys, this is the front of my fabric. Okay, so this is the back side. The reason I'm using the front is because my design is at my left side. Okay, that's why I'm using the front, and my positioning of the neck is still the front, the left side. Let me open it. As you can see, so I'm doing everything for the left. So try to follow the video, you get it. Okay, so this is what I have now. Since I've done this, I'll then add extra inches. I'll then add extra inches from here and the armhole, okay, to make sure I have enough to trim out, because it's better you have enough to trim out. So I'll then mark also the main size of your cloth, senator, so you can be able to know what you're doing and if you're doing it well. So I'll also, mark these points to make sure I still have the main line. Alright, so now I will, let me mark the neck also. Just want to make sure everything comes clear and detailed. So this is it. This is the main neck. So let me see what I have here. I'm having 8 inches. So I'll just make the use of everything I have here for the straight line. I will come up by 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. the total here is 1.5, 8.5, so I come up by 1.5 inches. Okay, so I'll then make a slant here. Let me roll them across for you to have a clear understanding. So I'll then mark something like this, slant, like this. So here's the main bodies. I'll then shape it if I wish to. You can be creative with it. You can be creative with it while making yours. So this is what I have. I shaped it. So I crossed the line. So this is what I have. I crossed the line. Okay. I meet to this point, but here is the main place. That's why I have to mark these extras, the main bodies, so I could be able to have a clear understanding. So I'll mark this one across too. Alright, so that's it for the design. So I'll go ahead now and trim it out. So I will trim this stuff as well, and then I will trim this stuff as well. Okay, so we have this, and I will gum everywhere on this. I will gum everywhere on this. So guys, this is it. This is what I have. I gummed everywhere. So the next thing now we're going to be dealing with is using a soft gum stage to gum this point. Remember, we have 1.5 inches here. So I will gum and extend a little bit to my neckline. That's why I have to mark it out, this point. So this is my 1.5 inches. So I'll come in a little bit, alright, so that our placket, this should serve as our placket. So it should have a little bit texture and quality. So guys, here's my gum stay, and I'm gumming, cutting it out. Okay guys, so this is it. Okay, let me use my lap to lap it down. Okay, so this is what I have. So I'm going to be folding here this way. I'm going to be folding now this way. So folding this way. So I've done the folding. Now I'll fold these edges as well. But first I will have to open this to fold this. Okay. I have to open this to fold this. Folding. Okay. So I'll fold this as well. So that's the reason why I have to use my hairstay to make sure I have a nice folding, because it helps the clothes to last very well and makes more sense. So right, this is what I have. So I'll iron very well to make sure everything will last very well. Okay, so that's how it looks like. This should serve as our placket. Okay, and we're going to be making the sewing now. So I will use this one to turn the other edge of our placket. So I'll be using 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches to make sure I have enough to fold the other edge. So I'll measure the length of this. Let me see what I have. I have almost 8 inches, so let me use 8 inches. That's just to have a nice work, so I have to add more allowance to it using 8 inches. Sorry, let me just mark this line and then connect this point. So that's it. Now I will add my hairstay also to it. Let me get my front. This is it. I'll then open. Okay, so guys, this one will be at the top in the front like this. So I will make my stitching. This is the right side and this is the wrong side. So I'll sew this one from the right side and turn back inside, and I'll turn to the left, to the wrong side now, and I'll make this one, okay, and turn it to the right side. All right, so I'll just go now and make the stitches and show it to us for us to see and show us the next step to go. So guys, I've done the stitching and this is what I have. Okay, so while I was stitching, I have to determine the opening because it's just a child. So I guess what I have here is 4.5 inches, the opening, 4.5 inches, because I don't want to reach down there. So this is for the wrong side, like I said, and this is for the right side. Okay, so I'll then open this up and notch, then turn over and show the next step. So I'll notch this area. Okay, so I'll turn to this point also, and I'll open here like this, and I'll notch this area as well. Alright, so I've done that. Now I will first of all bring this man inside, okay, and I'll bring this man outside to the front. So this is what we have. Okay, so now this is what we have. So for me to have a better view on this, I will have to iron this man down because the guy is disturbing me seriously. So I'll have to iron it down this way. So while ironing, I will use my lapping to lap it down. Okay, so I'll bring this man to the front. So this is what we have, and this is for the placket itself. Here's the middle. That's why I have to use 1.5 inches. But if it's adult, you can use 2 inches. So I'll still open it this way and iron this man down. Okay. Okay, guys, I've done that, and you can see we have this. So I'll go forward to arrange and iron properly, because this work you really need to iron properly. Okay, so that's it. So I'll then fold this one. First of all, I'll fold the smaller parts. Okay, let me determine where it should hit, and this one is okay. So I'll first of all iron these parts. First of all, iron this part. Okay, it's all ironed, and then fold a little bit to close this point. Okay, but shouldn't really go far, but just to close it like this, as you can see. So I will press it down, then I will use my hemming gun to hold it down. Here's my hemming gun. Okay, so I will then have to make sure I maintain this line to not to have any rubbish here. So I'll trim it out, and then trim here also. So I'll then insert my hemming gun to hem the remaining parts. Okay. So I will hem now to maintain the remaining parts. So as you can see, I have it done. So the next thing I'll be working on now is the main placket. So I'll turn over. This is what we have here. So this little yoke here, you can either push it inside or outside, any of your choice. So I'll now also put my hemming gum also to hem this man down. So I will use my hemming gum as well. So I'll open this way for us to see clearly. I use my hemming gum to hold it down. Most importantly, to hold the placket down. So I'll then iron. Okay guys, so that's it. So I'll then go now to make my stitches. Alright, so I'll close this man and hold it down properly, then hold this thing coming out because I don't want it to show, and then I will then make my stitching from here down from this point to this point and this point, then I'll close it down here, then go again, right, to make a nice finishing. So let me go now and I've done the stitching, so I have to design it a little bit with my thread. So here's the inside. As you can see, I close it also not to see that rough work there, so to overlap. That's my placket for here. Okay, so this is the middle line, so I have to increase it and come in a bit, okay, to have a nice placket shape here. So right now we'll do the neck trimming now. We'll do the neck trimming now. I'll trim the neck out. And also my shoulder now, because I've done my design. It's all out. So what is left for me to do now is to make my design for the pocket and the hook, other stuffs. So that's it. Now let me trim this one as well. So I'll trim it from this way so I can see clearly. So guys, that's it for the neck. As you can see, this is what we have. So by the time I'm done trimming, white piping, everything will come out more clear. Okay, so now let me first of all determine how the pocket will look like. So taking inward from here 1.5 inches from a placket size, 1.5 inches. So there's no point me measuring this place because I just want the pocket to be somewhere here, so you can just use your eye gauge to at least be creative with it, know where you can put it. So this is my pocket size and where it will stop. Okay, so I'll make the stitching for my hook, and as well I will be gumming pocket size. So I will be adding this one, using this one to make sure I have a nice and deep pocketing. So I will be joining this one to this one. When I join, I top stitch, then make my sewing. Let me show you how it will look like. Okay, so I'll place this one as well. Sorry, place this one as well. Then make my stitching. Then I will be adding my hook. So I'll go now and run it and also fold it for you to see. Here's the hook. I've done it. I'll iron now and fold. So I'll fold this one first. Sorry, I'll fold this one. So I try to make it as small as it will come out because this is just for a kit. And I'll fold this one as well. So this is how it should look like. Okay, so the next thing I'll be doing is stitching the pocket. So this is it. I joined it, but before joining I had to weave inside to make sure I have network inside. So guys, as you can see, I've done that, I've done this. So I will then trim and open this stuff. So if you like want to make the pocket to be invisible, as in not for you to see it outside here, I advise you open this one. Okay, it's still another pattern of making the clothes. Open this one and try to make it on this one alone. Okay, just make it on this one alone, so that the pocket will go inside, it won't be showing outside. So what does it for this one? It's showing outside, that's not my fault. I'm making it, but the tip just got into me, but I've already done my stitching, so I can't lose it back. Alright, so just try if you can be able to make it on your own terms. Now it's in kind of creativity as well. So I'll just notch here. So while notching, make sure you notch very well. See? Then I'll notch here also. I'll then notch here also. So I will then notch here also. Okay guys, so I've done that. I'll be folding now, taking this one inside. I'll then lap here down my iron. I'm lapping. My lapper will just lap everything down. So this is my own way of making my chest pockets for senators. So I will make it equal. As you can see, I'm following the line here. To have my shape. So I've done that as well. I will kind of cut this one a little bit so that it won't give me conveniences. I'll cut this one as well. So guys, it's not lapping very well. Okay, so the next thing is I'll be pushing this one inward as well. This is it. So I'll then make sure this pocket hits the edge, which is why I use the line of the thread. Alright, to make sure it has a nice finishing. Okay, as you can see, it's not lapping. So I will then iron properly like this. So just try to follow the video. You will get yours very well, and you can also try out this pocket stuff that I talked about, trying to make it invisible so no one could see it. It's really something good to do. Okay, so just explore with it. So this is the front. As you can see, I have a nice finishing, and it's even trying to, without me sewing it, it's still as an okay and looking sharp already. So let me fold this one inside. As you can see, it's all lapping and it's all closing. Okay, just lapping and everything is closing like this. For me to put my hook is very simple. So all I will just do is check where my hook will stop. Okay, and this is where it's stopping. So I will then have to trim the remaining parts. Okay, this one should be enough for my hook, right? So what I'll be doing is, that's why I had to bring more of this inside. So what I'm doing is I'll be folding this way. See the plan? That's the plan. So I'll fold this way to make sure my hook sits very well. So let me come again. So since I have this, I now have something that looks like this. Okay, I'll then put my hook. inward this way, as you can see. The hook is now inside. All right, but I will try getting the center so that I can be able to make a nice stitching. So just wait for it. I'm coming back and I'll show you how it looks like. So while stitching, make sure you hit that line again, that thread you run before this one, make sure you hit it again so that you'll be able to close all these parts. Okay, so let me go now and make on everything, and the only thing left to do is just to iron it properly and lap it very well. So here's my hook, here's the pocket, this is how it looks like. It's all coming out clear. So this is the inside. I had to weave, understand, to have a nice finishing inside as well. So that's it for the design. I will just go ahead now and couple my signature and I'll give out the review. So if you want to learn how to pipe a signature neck, I have video on that. You can check my previous videos. So or you can also, if you still need how to couple your signature top, I still have videos on it. How to prepare everything is still all on my previous videos. So I've done previous videos on how to couple signature top and other stuff, piping, blah blah blah. So that's it for the design. This is for kids, for children. So subscribe to my channel, turn on notification bell to get more videos like it, and please leave a comment, and that is all. And thank you so much. My name is Destiny, and thank you so much for watching. See you on my next video. Do have a lovely day.